Hello everyone. Once again, I am here with the chapter called Money and Credit for class 10 economics students. Okay, so already in my previous video I discussed that what are the facilities that banks offers and how it helps in making payments and fulfilling our various needs or economic activities or in various transactions that we do daily. So banks, all of course, banks play a major role, and it play an important role in developing the economy of any country. And of course in our country also banks are playing a very important role by taking the different steps. Number 1, deposits in bank. We keep our extra money or surplus money as deposits in bank, and because bank keep our money safely in its custody to be used by the depositors or to be used by us in future. Number 2, banks also increases our savings by paying interest on the money deposited. In this way, the deposit that we keep in banks, it is beneficial for us because the money is kept in safe custody of the bank, and banks also increases by paying interest on the money deposited that we have kept after opening an account. One more feature of the banks mediate. It acts as a link between people who have surplus and those who need money. In this way, what we see that banks interact or work as a link and connects the people. How? By those who have deposited extra money, their money is given or extended as loan to the people on the other side who visits the bank to get loan. So in this way banks act as a mediator or acts as a link between people who have surplus money and those who need money. And how this work is done by the bank keeps the money in its custody as deposit by the depositor, and then if anybody goes to the bank to take loan or finance, then people avail themselves of these loans facilities to increase productions, and bank provide them the loan after fulfilling some criteria that the person has to fulfill, means the borrower has to provide. So in this way banks play a very important role to improve or to increase the economy and to develop the economy. And bank is also it is a formal source of credit which gives loan at a very low rate of interest and flexible terms and conditions. So what we should do, we should try to discourage the informal sources, because informal sources they charges higher rate of interest and rules are also not flexible for the customers, and terms and conditions are also not very good. So special provisions are made through banks for the upliftment. So various sectors of the economy, it is helped by the banks through special provisions that banks provide to these sectors by to make them expand or extend their business and production activities, like waiving of loans of the farmers. And banks also puts off or waive off the loan of the farmer if they become unable to repay the loan on time. But if they go to the informal sources, to the sahukars or money lenders, there they are exploited and they have to pay very high rate of interest, and that is why instead of helping them, it makes their situation worse. So the various loan activities of banks that we are supposed to discuss here, that banks provide loans to the people for various activities, and how banks act as a mediator or as a link, this picture will show you. The bank is in the middle, and one side the depositor, people make deposits and keep it in the bank, and they they withdraw the money when they need it or when there is a need. So the money is kept in the safe custody of the bank. And on the other side, people go to take loans or credit, and people repay with interest, repay the credited or the borrowed money to the bank with interest. In this way, means when they need money, they are helped, they get help from the bank, and bank also get the benefit. Means the profit of the bank increases because people adds interest or gives interest, because they are charged interest by the bank for the loan that they have got from the bank. So in this way, what we have seen, that there are various activities for which banks provide the loan to the borrowers. So we have seen that there is an interesting mechanism which work here. So bank keep only a small portion of the deposit as cash with it, and rest of the amount bank uses to extend loan to the borrower or to those who require money for any type of work that they have to do. So bank keep only a small proportion of the deposit as cash with themselves, and it is 4% to 15% of the deposit as 4% in cash, and remaining 10 to 11% bank keeps in other forms. And this is kept only by the bank in cash to pay the depositor if they will come to withdraw their money from the bank on any day. Since on any particular day, because only few customers or some of its depositors will come to withdraw, so bank manages with this 4 to 10% or 15% of the deposited money by keeping it in cash. Bank uses the remaining part or the major portion of the deposits to extend loan. And as I have told you earlier also, that there are various loan activities that banks perform. And because there is a huge demand for loans for various economic activities, so we are supposed to discuss about few activities for which people go to bank to get the money, and what happens to them, and whether the terms and conditions are suitable to the person, those who have gone to the bank, and what profit banks in this way, in this situation, banks earns. So banks make use of the deposits to meet the loan requirements of the people, and in this way banks mediate between those who have surplus fund, means the depositors, those who have kept their money, and those who are in need of this funds. So in this way we can say that bank has played or is playing a role of a mediator. Banks charge a higher rate of interest on loans than what it offers to the depositor on deposits. So the difference between what is charged from the borrowers and what is paid to the depositor is the main source of income, and this income helps the bank to maintain its or to meet its expenses, to pay the employees and other things, and for the building, etc., etc. So two different credit situations. Now I am going to explain that what are the two different credit situations that is done or that is fulfilled or by the banks. So a large number of transactions in our day-to-day activities, it involve credit in some form or the other. There's so many work in our daily life for to fulfill our various need. It depends on credit, means the salary is not enough to fulfill all our increasing needs. So credit helps us a lot in those situations for several purposes. If there is a festival, if we have to provide higher education to our children. In this way, what we see that for fulfilling various transactions or doing various activities, we need credit in some form or the other. So what is credit? Credit is a credit or loan. It is an agreement in which the lender or the borrower, though two parties are there, in which the lender supplies or gives the borrower with money, goods or services in return for the promise of future payment. Means here the borrower promises to the lender that the money that he has got from the lender, money whether it is in money or in other forms or other products, whatever he has taken from the lender, he has to make a promise to return it on the given date or on given terms and conditions. So in this way we see that there are several transactions in our day to day life which involve credit in some form or the other, which involve credit or loan. So once again I will explain that what is credit. Credit or loan is an agreement between the lender and the borrower, in which lender provides or supplies the things or the money which the borrower has applied or asked for, and to after promising to pay it on the given date or in future. So let us see how credit works through the following two example. So this now I am going to explain in my next video class. For today's video, now I conclude my video. Next time I will explain the two credit situation. One is festival season and other one is for agriculture purposes. How in one case the credit has helped the person and made the person to earn profit, and in the second how credit made the situation worse. Okay, thank you.